Good morning and welcome back to the shop. So in today's video we're going to be doing something a little bit different than not woodworking. We're going to be doing some leather work. Now, by no means am I an expert when it comes to leather. I've never really messed with leather. I've kind of wanted to get into a little bit, but this is a pretty basic project. I just needed to fix something here. As you guys have always seen me, I always wear this apron. I picked it up several months ago. I really like it. I don't want to get a new one. One of the earlier mistakes that I made with this apron, and you guys have probably all seen, is I tried to burn my logo into this pocket on this apron. That worked great for about a day until putting stuff in and out of this pocket tore a hole in it, and I've been having a hole in this pocket ever since. So I want to make a little, basically a leather patch to fit over this hole to kind of, one, cover up the hole, and two, see if I can get my logo back on it. And that's what we'll do today. Hope you guys enjoy. Now the first thing that we want to do is we want to get some like leather patches here made up. So I got this from a local craft store, Silver Creek Leather Company. This started out as an 8.5 by 11 inch piece of pretty basic leather. Nothing real fancy. Cut a bunch of these little small 2.5 inch squares and started making a bunch of test, basically burns. I wanted to show you guys the actual process and kind of show along with the burning, but my trusty branding iron decides to no longer be a branding iron. But luckily I got a few in before it decided to no longer work. So I did a couple here. I think I'm gonna go with this one. I don't know if you can see it or not, but that's the logo burned into this piece of leather. And essentially I'm going to attach it right over this hole like this, and then rivet it in. I wanted to get brass rivets similar to match what was here on the apron already, but all I was able to find were these small silver looking rivets. So it'll work for now if I need to remodify it or whatever, but that's what we'll do next. All right, now that we got our vest off, we'll get over here and we'll kind of square up this piece of leather here. So we'll make sure it's somewhat square. And then I don't have all the fancy leather tools, so what I've got here is just a basic center punch. And I'm going to kind of eyeball where I want these holes to be. And then come back with just basically a pick or an awl and open up each of these holes. And then we'll come over holes punched here, and the leather, we'll kind of lay it out and line it over where we want it. And again, same center punch. I'm just going to go right back in the same holes that it was in. Leaves me some marks, and take my awl, kind of just burrow out these holes here. Open them up, and then we'll take one of our little brass rivets here, and I'll try to attach it through this hole, if I can get it in here. Okay, it's actually a lot easier than it it's going to be. All right, I've got the piece of leather now put basically into the male pieces of the rivets. And then I've got these little small, I guess called female caps. Now, you see there's just a piece of board here, just a cut off piece of scrap. Now I'm going to use that as a backer, because the way these are going to work is essentially basically I'm going to set them. I can get it set right. There it goes. And that's how it essentially locks it in place. And the backer board is just for the backer piece. If I don't smash my finger first. So that's so I get it nice, kind of get it even. That's essentially what this backer is in here. I'll go ahead and get the other ones squared up and get them on. All right, now that we've got it set, it ain't pretty, but the purpose is there. I would like to probably seal it down with something else later, but it covers the hole. So I'll try it on and see what it looks like. If anyone's wondering what kind of apron this is, it's a Bittree. Bought it off Amazon. And we'll go ahead and get my stuff back in it. Things I keep in here, it's my trusty Pica pencil. I always have this thing on me. I love it. Highly recommend if you end up looking for some kind of little shop pencil. I thought it was just a gimmick. Every woodworker has one, seems like. It's on YouTube. But I'm a believer now since I've had it. I keep a fine tip black Sharpie. This white, essentially what's called a China marker. It's how I'm writing on darker woods and stuff. Walnut. I have my new Gerber multi-tool. This keeps, so I got pliers and screwdrivers and all kinds of stuff handy. And then this is just a general eye gauging square. But that's it. It's on. Like I said, it ain't pretty. But at least I don't have a glaring hole in my pocket anymore. You guys have a great evening and see you next time. Thanks for watching.